Question number 1. A car travels 21 and 2/10 miles in 53 hundredths of an hour. So we have 21 and 2/10 miles, 53 hundredths of an hour. How much time will it take traveling 80 miles? So we want to know how many hours will this take. We are going to set up a proportion using the ratio or rate miles to hours, miles to hours. We're going to do the cross product rule. We're going to say 53 hundredths times 80. 8 times 3 is 24. 8 times 5 is 40, plus 2 is 42. We have 2d plus 0d is 2d. Hop it over 2 spaces, so we get 42.4. And then we're going to divide by 21 and 2/10. So we're going to put 42 and 4/10 inside the house as the dividend, and 21 and 2/10 outside the house as the divisor. We're going to hop over once, hop on over once. We're going to go 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So we have 2 hours. Let's take a look at number 2. A boat can travel 35 and 6/10 miles on 4 and 8/10 gallons of gasoline. Alright, how far can it travel on 90 gallons? Alright, we want to know how far, so how many miles. We're going to do the cross product rule. 35 and 6/10 times 90. Do the 0 trick, drop it down. 9 times 6 is going to get me 54. 9 times 5 is going to be 45. 45 plus 5 will get me 50. 9 times 3 is 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So we have 1d plus 0d is 1d. So we have 3204 divided by 4.8. So we're going to divide both sides by 4.8. So 3204 divided by 4.8. We're going to hop it once, have to add a 0. 48 can't go into 32, but it can go into 326 times. 6 times 8 is 48. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 4 is 28. So we're going to borrow. We're going to get 2. Going to have to borrow again. 11 minus 8 is 3. Bring down the 4. We're going to go again another 6 times. So now we're going to subtract 288. We're going to have to borrow. Going to have to borrow again. We're going to go this time by 7 times. 7 times 8 is 56. 7 times 4 is 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. We're going to have to borrow. Get 4. Get 2. Now, since we have a remainder, decimal, decimal, 0, 48 can go into 240 5 times. 5 times 8 is 40. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 4 is 24. So we have 667.5 miles. All right, let's take a look at number 3. Okay, question number 3. Caesar can make 5 1/4 bookmarks in 2 hours. How many bookmarks can Caesar make in 3 1/3? So we're going to say 5 1/4 bookmarks, 2 hours, and we want to know 3 1/3 hours. So how many bookmarks? We're going to do the cross product rule. So we're going to say 5 1/4 times 3 1/3. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 1 is 21/4. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10/3. We can simplify the diagonal by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 21 divided by 3 is 7. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 7 times 5 is 35. 2 times 1 is 2. We can typo out 35 halves. We go in there 1 time, 7 times. So we have 17 1/2. So now we have 17 1/2 divided by 2. Alright, so we can say 17 1/2 or 35 halves divided by 2. Okay, we're going to keep it, flip it, change it. So 35 halves times 1/2 will get me 35/4. We're going to typo it out. Go in there about 8 times. So we have 8 3/4 of a bookmark. Now you can't make 8 3/4 of a bookmark, so technically 8 bookmarks. Alright, let's take a look at number 4. In 3 3/4 hours, it snowed 3 feet. So we have 3 3/4 hours for 3 feet. How much did it snow in 5 hours? So we want to know how many feet. Going to do the cross product rule. 3 times 5 is 15. And then we're going to divide by 3 3/4. Now we can either turn 3 3/4 into a decimal and divide, or we can divide the complex fraction. So if we do 15 divided by 3 3/4, we got to make it mad. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 plus 3 is 15/4. So we need to keep it, flip it, change it. So we have 15 over 1 times 4/15. We can simplify the diagonal, and we get 4. 4 feet of snow.